The Hoopla, which is from Harry Craddock's Savoy Cocktail Book of 1930. Interestingly enough, in that book, there are 2 other different cocktails with the same recipe because that is how they rolled in the 1930s. This also has a last word or a corpse reviver format, so it's equal parts of 3/4. Kind of similar to the corpse reviver a little bit. Let's see if it's any good. Maybe it not being as good as the corpse reviver is why it is so obscure.
Could be.
You're showing everyone my mess?
I mean, I don't, yeah, that's on you.
Complete mess that I, why are you showing everyone the mess? Bless this mess. But why are you showing that to people? Because they want to see? They want to see what a slob Leandro is?
I don't know if they want to. That's what they get when they tune in here.
But why?
I don't know. That's the question for you.
That's the question. Why is that what they get? You determine that whether or not they get that or not.
No, because I don't have a say in it. I would like it to not be messy, but it always is.
So you're just saying that because when we're shooting, I don't want to keep on having to put every goddamn thing away.
I know, but this is
like dishes, all right, from all the stuff we shot today. And then this is just stuff that I've collected over the, because we were messing around with, stuff, to, make cocktail videos for other things. And then, I don't know why I have to put every goddamn thing away while we're shooting. I mean, it's not fair. Now you're going to make everybody see what a mess it is.
Yes. I just hear excuses.
Just remember, people, it's his fault, all right? If it's messy and you don't like it, you talk to him, not me. All right, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon. 3/4 of an ounce of Cocchi Americano. Off to a good start. Very corpse revivery. I have to go through with a warm cloth and clean all the things off so I can get these open. 3/4 of an ounce of Cointreau. And 3/4 of an ounce of Cognac.
I wonder why you can't find anything.
I can find things just fine. All right, let's sip. Very good, nice and bright. Not too sweet, not too tart. Pretty balanced right there, and then you get the cognac right up front, the botanicals, and that tartness of the Cocchi Americano. The Cocchi Americano really dials up the lemon as well, which is nice. But Cocchi Americano is so good, I would just drink that on its own. It's a horrible hangover, but it is a lovely drink just to have as an aperitif. Not the most complicated thing that I've ever tasted. It's not so complex or anything, but it's really nice. It's a good drink. It's something that you could just sip in hot weather, and it's like a cognac-y, boozy lemonade with a little botanical je ne sais quoi. There it is, guys, the Hoopla.
What was it also known as?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that there was in that same book. I didn't look up the other drinks that are made of the same things. What's the point? There's no point. I mean, we're not making those cocktails. And
I mean, we just made one of them.
I just know that all the same ingredients are in 2 other cocktails in the Savoy cocktail book, but I'm not sure which drinks they are.
Oh, but not in the same specs.
Not in the same space.
Okay.
No, not in the same space.
Specs.
Just
specs.
No, not in the same spec either. Same ingredients, different spec, different name, but it's just how they rolled in the 1930s, That's how little separated different cocktails. But that also goes to show, it's like when I'm struggling for a recipe, I'll just rejigger that recipe into something else to make a new recipe to have. You don't see that in cocktail books these days. Everything's really well thought out. It's not just trying to sell the public on whatever the fuck. 50 good ones and then, 350 not so good ones.
Right, I mean, yeah, because most has been done.
What?
Yeah, most has been done, I guess.
True. But back then, I bet you anything, they needed to be 1,000 cocktails because there wasn't that much of a market for cocktail books to begin with. 1930s, I'm sure that people weren't, tripping over themselves to buy. I bet you everyone had 1 or 2 cocktail books on hand in their little rolling bar cart that they had in their Manhattan penthouse hotel or in their Lower East Side flop house where they could just grab a bottle and mix a couple of drinks up for some company. But I don't think anyone's, doing this type of thing.
Right. Or this type of thing.
Or that type of thing. I don't think many people do that type of thing at all anyway, dude, because unless you're in the business that we're in, then we worry about you if you're doing that. There it is, guys, the hoopla.